Hi, Cancer. Welcome to the Cancerian Connection. I hope you guys are doing amazing upon finding this read. And if you're not, I hope that I'm able to help you in this reading in some type of way. Walk away feeling better than before you found this reading, okay? So I'm hoping that I can be that little ray of sunshine in some type of way. So, Cancers, this is going to be a reading for Cancerian energy. Those of you who are new to this station, this is a station that is dedicated solely to Cancer. And sometimes Cancerian placements will find that these readings resonate with them. So, I welcome all those who also have Cancerian placements of significance, okay? Another thing is you may find that this title attracted you, but you're not a Cancerian. And if that's the case, it could be that this could be the ruler of your chart. The moon could be a dominant energy in your chart, or Cancer could be a dominant energy in your chart, okay? And I will try to find a video talking about the ruler of the chart and link it just in case some of you guys are not familiar with that theory, okay? So because some of us may feel more Virgoian, like you might be a Cancer, you feel very Virgo, you feel very Aries, and there's probably a real explanation for that. And sometimes you could have a stellium in the chart too that you don't know is there. So some of you could have a Virgo stellium, and that Virgo stellium is taking over a lot of aspects of your life more than your Cancerian energy, even though it's still there. And stelliums work like where you have one or multiple, excuse the door, you guys. I have someone coming in. Hold on one second. Stelliums work as sometimes you could have more than one planet in a particular sign. So say if you have Cancer in your Sun, your Mercury, your Venus, and Mars, or any other planet that's three or more, that would be considered a stellium, okay? So anyways, you guys, let's hop into this reading for my Cancers, all right? Before I came to do this video, I was hearing and feeling an energy of no more torture, Cancers, okay? 244 on the time. There's a card that jumped as I'm shuffling. I'm gonna have a look at it. Okay, I'm looking at the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, okay? So some of y'all have been on a very dangerous, mentally unsafe journey with the King of Pentacles. This could be, the King of Pentacles could represent somebody that provides for you in some kind of way, or this could be a job, okay? Let me just say I have my window open, and the person that came in has to go out eventually, y'all. So if you guys hear anything in the background, please excuse it. Okay, let's jump into the reading. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys have been dealing with an energy that may provide something to you in some kind of way. This may be a spouse, this may be a job. In some kind of way, you have depended on this person for some parts of your stability, if not all, when it comes to like finances, okay? And this has been a cycle that maybe has caused mental anguish and frustration for you guys though over a course of time, okay? And I'm seeing this, and this person I'm also seeing as the Nine of Cups energy here is what I'm pulling, okay? So I'm still shuffling and I'm just getting some channeled messages. All right, so the next card they wanted to come out is the Justice and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay, because it's been a long time that there's been an unhealed relationship or something that's very imbalanced in this connection. The two cards that jumped are the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, okay, Cancer? So yeah, this is the energy that I'm feeling for y'all. And excuse me, some of us have been dealing with this energy for far too long. When I say this person is coming out in a Nine of Cups energy, meaning like on the side of selfishness, you guys, okay? So I feel for a lot of you, this is a life partner that I'm speaking to. And I feel that you have been involved with this person for as many as 4 years, 5 years for some of y'all, or more, okay? I specifically left this here because this is the energy that I want you guys to feel and I want it to be expressed to you. Okay. Some of y'all may not see it, but you will be coming into a relationship where you feel valued and you feel like you are treated the way that you should be treated. Okay. Somebody that you wake up to and they call you my beautiful one and they're sincere and they're genuine. Okay. For a lot of you, this hasn't been happening, but for a lot of you also, you've been just as dedicated to this person as, you know, I'll put it like this: wherever this person has provided some level of stability for a lot of you guys has been monetary. You also provide a level of stability in some area, but left to feel abandoned. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Okay, what is the abandonment here and why is Cancer experiencing this with a life partner of some kind? Okay, the Nine of Wands is back. At the bottom is the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's something here that could be holding this person up energetically, internally. Okay, there could be another person at a distance that this person hasn't learned a lesson with. Okay, and I'm seeing 625 as I said that. And for some of them, they just haven't learned a lesson when it comes to vision and planning and moving forward from whatever this Knight of Wands is. I see the Three of Wands. That could be anything. It could be a person, a place, a thing. For some of you, it's a person. For some of you, it could be an ex. They could be trying to manifest this person back. I don't think I'm not feeling like your person is wanting this person, but I do feel that somebody may be trying to pull on their energy, and it's something with them not learning. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so a lot of you are with a person who was with a karmic for a long time before you, and this karmic, you know how they say, bad company corrupts good manners. So this karmic energy was very negative, okay, on your partner, was a negative influence in a lot of ways. This partner lacked whatever it is you have, okay, as this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, they weren't really about stability. They were about, you know, come in, take me on a shopping spree, and I'll shut up. You know, I won't say nothing as long as you're paying my bills type person is what I'm getting. And it's like, so for your person, they could feel like the stability they give you or offer you is enough, and you're somebody, you're of substance, so you want something deeper. You want emotional connection. Okay, tell me about this Nine of Wands here. What is this holding this person up? The Seven of Cups. Okay, and on the bottom, the Four of Pentacles is right here, and on the bottom is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so yeah, the Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands. So there looks like there could be some type of illusion of the past, and this is what I'm getting. It's like there's something here where your person, I don't think that they're I don't think that they're specifically trying to harm you or hurt you, Cancer, or leave you out in the cold, but I think that whoever they have dealt with in the past, or several different relationships in the past, it's like they did not have real relationships. Okay, it's like whatever relationships they had, they just went with the flow. There's something here about this person maybe chain dating or dating multiple people at a time, or being some type of a habitual dater, or not really taking things serious with people in the past. And with that Nine of Wands, it's like they haven't given that up. They haven't learned from that, like what worked and what didn't work, or they're not releasing or transforming whoever they were. It's like to come into a connection with a life partner, you can't do what you used to do. And I'm not feeling like affair stuff. I'm just feeling like this worked, you know, in that relationship, but it wasn't a marriage. It wasn't a high level commitment. Okay. There's other variables here with you that weren't present in the last ones, but yet they're trying to keep the same methods. And this person is very stubborn. Okay. This person is very stubborn. And they could be stubborn because they could have a false sense of other, that there are better choices or something, that there's something with this person that could be that. Okay, they could think that they're the gift, you know. It's something like that. Okay, let's see, because I see the Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, so it's like they could feel like they have other suitors, and you know, they're not worried about, they don't care if you walk away or something like that, is what I'm getting from this person. With the Nine of Wands, this is somebody that's on an ego. What's this? What? Give me the Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands about this person for Cancer. Okay, the Six of Swords. Yeah. So another thing is this person doesn't think you're going to leave. Excuse the aircraft outside. Hold on one second, y'all. Because the Queen of Swords is here. Yeah, but I feel like this person, they also, yeah, they have an energy of, I don't want to say it, but it's here. It's like they could do better. They could do better than you. But it's really gonna be, I just looked and it's a Page of Pentacles. They're like willing to gamble, to go out and see like, okay, there's something better, rather than working on something or listening to you or compromising. Is something here with this person being stubborn and feeling like there's better. And I just feel like you're like, no more pain. And it's either that or they feel like there's nothing better for you, but that's not true. And they could be judging you off of certain past experiences that you've told them about with players and stuff, but you're not that person who attracted those people. And if you still were, you would be okay with whatever it is they're giving or not giving. But the reason why you're not serene and peaceful with what they're offering, Cancer, is because you have changed. It's because you have learned from dealing with certain inconsistent energies, players and things like that, empty promises, people putting you in competition, people putting you as an option. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who knows her worth, and that's why you're coming out. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, okay? And this tells me that you're a healthy person. You're someone who knows your worth within your own, you know, capacity. But if you are in a connection with a person, there is no way that that person does not influence how you feel about yourself. I don't care what anybody says. You could be the most healthiest, well-rounded, stable, emotionally intelligent person, the highest self-esteem, the highest confidence, and you go ahead and get involved with somebody that doesn't treat you according to what you're worthy of, and see how you feel. Okay. So don't be hard on yourself. I don't care what people say about, oh, they're not responsible for your happiness or your self-worth. Yes, the hell they are. Because if you don't want to be responsible for that, then don't get into a connection with a healthy individual, which is what I'm seeing you as. Okay, because again, bad company can corrupt good manners. So you may know how to take care of yourself. You may know how to, you know, be a good steward of your money and your finances and children and work and all that. You may be the whole package, right? But coming around in this energy right here can really tear a person down. Okay, so I see that you are putting up your defenses to this person. You may be looking into other options on how to move forward here. Okay, and I feel like this person may feel that, but they're going to try to like bluff it out. Okay, yeah, look at the Seven of Wands. It's like somebody feels like they will stop you or you're not going to do it. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The Temperance. Okay, I told you, you're definitely a balanced person. Look at that. The Emperor, this is who you are. The Emperor is the first house. The Emperor talks about 1433 on the time. The Emperor talks about who we are, how we show up in the world, how people see us, how people view us. and just who we are in general, okay? Our status, our identity, our reputation, okay? So your reputation and yourself, who you are, you're this Queen of Pentacles. People see you as a balanced person, a fair person. Excuse me, y'all, I have the sniffles today. Some crown activity going on with me like all day, okay? So excuse me for that. But yeah, it's you're balanced, you're ready to heal, okay? You're ready to heal. You're patient, you do things in moderation, okay? And you take charge of your life. You're a leader with that Emperor energy here, okay? And this is also telling me to see the Emperor and the Temperance coming out for you, Cancer. Spirit just wants you to know that you're right. Spirit wants you to know to be patient. You're going to all of your needs are going to be met. When you get the Emperor, that is a masculine, a spiritual masculine energy that's going to be sitting with you, that's going to be residing with you, that's going to be watching over you and seeing to divine intervention that things are healed and balanced and fair and harmonized for you, Cancer, okay? And for many of you, this has been affecting you on a physical level. I'm being told to tell you, if you've been feeling lack of energy, lack of motivation when it comes to doing things in your life, when it comes to having balance in your life, having fun, leisure, work life, family life, even working out, like a workout schedule, if you haven't been able to stick to diets and things like that, Spirit is going to move you forward to a more balanced environment. And I feel a more balanced connection. With the Temperance here, that could mean Six of Swords, that something here can get to calmer waters. But for the most part, Cancer, I'm just going to focus on you. I know for a fact you are going to calmer waters. 1644 on the time. All right, let me get I'm going to get a oracle card for you. The animal, I'm going to be using the Animal Spirit Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, okay? Let me move this over. All right, so you guys have the Temperance Angel and the Emperor. So that just tells me there's definitely a divine intervention at this point, okay? And you can expect for things to balance out. Just be patient right now and do everything in moderation, Cancer. I also feel like Spirit does want you to take care of your body. Okay, just do that in moderation too. Don't overdo anything. Okay, still have things that you like and enjoy at the same time. Get a good walk in, a brisk walk or something, and still, take it easy when you can, when you're like fasting and things like that, or not fasting, but if you're juicing and, just have a balance. All right, so at the bottom of the deck coming out is Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion, number 22, okay? So yeah, it's like I see the dragonfly has a crown on. And I feel like this is the magician energy, okay? This is giving me like a lot of air energy. Number 22 being like the world card energy, a good closure and completion and satisfaction is on the way. Truth transcending illusion. Okay, so that's just telling me, Cancer, that there's been a lot of illusion with that Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands as to your self-worth and your dignity and your values when it comes to confidence and self-esteem. Okay, there's been a lot of confusion, there's been a lot of illusions around it. You haven't felt worthy, you haven't felt like you are in the right either for feeling that way. For some of y'all, you've been made to feel like you're asking for too much, or you're tripping, or you're overreacting. Look what you have, and this person is doing this, that, and that. But honestly, you're in abandonment energy. Okay. there could be something that you will, I feel like you're gonna see something more clearly, Cancer, if you just have patience, okay? Because there could be, when we get to Temperance, it does talk about things within the universe that are at play, that are wrapping up, that sometimes are beyond what we can see with our human eyes. So I would, my recommendation from just what we've gathered here would be to stay patient and wait for the way through, because you definitely have strong interventions from angelic energies that are coming in 2020 on the time, and they're going to be giving you support really soon, if not already. Some of them are already present with you, and this is why you're feeling these feelings, okay? So allow yourself to feel this way. A good cry would be good and healthy for some of y'all right now. If you get upset, Cancer, don't get behind the wheel. Don't let anybody provoke you. You know, just try to remain as calm as you can in any event, you guys, okay? Because you need to think about, you know, the bigger picture, okay? When we're upset, our emotions can really take us to a place where we're not thinking about, you know, our safety or other people's safety, especially if you're driving. I'm just getting that message, you guys, because I did have a situation like that personally, okay? It's not worth it, and I was safe and good, but it's just that I let something get me so upset, okay, and it wasn't the smartest thing. I should have pulled over and just calmed myself, okay? But I made it safely and I didn't hurt anybody, right? Thank God. But I'm just giving y'all this heads up, okay? Um you're about to see something for what it is, or someone for who they are, or you're about to see why something was difficult and couldn't move forward, or maybe they are about to see it, okay? But Spirit is just saying be patient. Some of you have some ideas you need to bring to life, and Spirit is saying to focus on that, okay? Let's get a few more. Anything else for my Cancers? Okay, this is the Song of Solomon 210, if any of you were curious. Anything else for my Cancers? No. So a lot of you are in a transformation period. I just opened the deck and it said transformation is beautiful, and it was a butterfly, okay? And that's another air element. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, or your air sign placement is going to be very important. Some of you could have an air sign Venus, okay? But there is a lot of air energy and communication that's gonna like come through and give you a breakthrough, a way forward, and even maybe give this person a way forward to see what it is you're seeing and how you're seeing it, Cancer, okay? But nevertheless, at the bottom of the deck, Nightingale Spirit, love is all around, okay? Yes, it is. Love is all around. So I'm gonna read. Oh, I want to stop sniffing. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, I can't really control it right now. Okay. So I'm going to read this dragonfly for y'all. And then we're going to leave it here. Now, in the future, I am going to be extending these messages, because I would like to actually take tarot and see what this dragonfly spirit is all about, and get into some more energies as to what could be going on between you all. But I'm really wanting to keep my messages under 25 minutes, because I do understand that it's YouTube, and sometimes when we see the videos, we don't always have the time. So I do want to make sure I'm able to get the messages where you guys can kind of get them, you know, as you need them. But I am going to be offering a membership where I will do extended on certain messages for you all. And as long as you're assigned to the membership, you'll have access to those extendeds, as well as if any of you are interested in a reading, I'm going to offer a reading per month, okay, membership as well. I'll have different levels, and when I roll that out, I'll make sure that I announce it. I'm still formulating it, okay? So let's read this dragonfly spirit. It says, truth transcends illusion. Oracle message. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. Peeking through from behind the veil in the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone. For a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. Your existence in unity. I'm sorry, you guys. I need more light, but I'm going to keep going. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path of your soul and your soul's needs to travel to have the experience it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks, Cancer, okay? I love you all. Till next time, love and light. Namaste.